going on, guys? I'm back. This is Naruto, and I'm finally back from a little bit of a short hiatus on the Sunday Magic vlogs. I don't think, I'm letting you know now, this is kind of like a, let me just readjust myself. This is kind of like a announcement more than your average Sunday Magic vlog. I won't be doing them on Sunday anymore. I'll be doing them whenever I feel like it, so you may be getting it more often, you may be getting it less often, depending on how I feel, because I know I'm not a very schedule-intensive person. I have a lot of stuff to talk about Magic-wise, not a lot of stuff to talk about football-wise, although, Notre Dame, 9-0, hopefully we can keep it up, even though he's had a scare, and my dogs are barking. I can't really control that, I'm sorry. But touching quickly on Magic, I have been doing horribly lately. The blue-red mid-range deck I was playing was pretty bad. I've adjusted it after seeing Todd Anderson's list. I don't like everything he does. I play Rune Chain Spike over Detention Sphere. If you don't, that's your opinion. As long as you don't play on Summon, I don't hate you personally, because Cyclonic Rift is just far better, and there's no reason you should play on Summon unless you're completely mentally retarded. But, you know, hey, everyone has their own opinion on how to be an idiot, you know. So I will be showing a deck on my new list that I intend to play, maybe not in the most conventional way as I usually do. I'm going to touch really quickly here on Pro Tour Return to Ravnica. I love that Yu Yu Watanabe made the finals. Thank God it wasn't David Ochoa. That guy just seems like an ass to me. Like a real asshole. Like most of Channel Fireball is, although I do like Luis Scott Vargas and Paolo and Brian Kibler. But the rest of them just seem to be complete, you know what I mean. They seem to be real pricks, a lot of them. Owen Turtenwald, for example, real asshole. David Ochoa, I don't like him. I do like Tom Martell. I don't like most of the other ones, I think. You could probably name anyone else. Ben Stark, that guy's an ass, too. I don't really like a lot of pros, but Paulo Vitor-Rose is, of course, my favorite, and that's why I'm very happy he was inducted in the Hall of Fame. I can't even tell you. I was really excited, and I was glad I got to see, you know, his highlight video. I tuned in just in time. I was surprised Eggs won. I won't lie. I was surprised that Eggs won Pro Tour Return to Ravnica simply because that deck is stupid. I mean, you can have your opinion. You can say, it's a good deck, man. It's a good deck, but it's so dumb. It's just so dumb. It's like stuff... You know, it's easily hated on, and I just don't think anyone prepared for it, and it's just like Pro Tour Berlin. For those of you who don't know, Pro Tour Berlin was considered the Elves top 8, where 6 of the 8 decks were Elves, and it was an extended, and everyone, you know, was like, this is Elves, you know, Elves is good, but after that, everyone knew it could be easily hated on, it's just no one was prepared for it, and that's the only way Stanislav Sivka made that top 8 and won the whole thing, because who the hell is going to prepare for Eggs? Were you prepared for Eggs? Was anyone else prepared for Eggs? That deck is so stupid. I really wish Watanabe would have won. He deserved it. He has just burst onto the scene. I like that guy a lot. And plus, I saw a different side of him. You know, most pro players, they're so serious about it. And he was, of course, serious, and he was trying to win. But he was very friendly. And when Stanislav Sivka needed to show the storm count, he said, can you handle it? The judge says, no, you have to do it, and Yu said, no, I'll do it. And he was very helpful, and he's a very good guy. So, much respect to you, Watanabe, for everything he's done. I mean, I'm so happy he made the top 8, and that Infect didn't win, because Infect is stupid. And a lot of those stupid decks made top 8. Also, Valakut made top 8, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy about that. I wish there was a Primeval Titan. You can't always get what you want. Yeah, moving on to what happened. I did not go to F&M this past Friday, but a Friday before this I did go. I went 2-3. The way I was running the deck was just clunky. Now it's a bit better, but Blue-White-Red mid-range is not the best deck in Standard. It's the only deck I have a choice of running, personally, but it's not the best deck in Standard, and yet it is so skill-intensive. It just won a Star City Games this morning, the Standard portion, but don't be fooled by that. I played this deck since the format started. It's not the best deck. It can easily be hated on, and Thragtusk hits the board, and it's just like, you know, I mean, So yeah, this deck is really hard to play, really skill intensive, and I certainly haven't learned it yet. I'm working my hardest, guys, and hopefully you'll be able to see, maybe tomorrow, that I've improved somewhat. Moving on to football, just really quickly going to touch on that before I end the Sunday Magic vlog with a little bit of news. But Notre Dame won, really happy about that. I didn't get to see the game. It was not airing on any of the channels. I looked for it like crazy, couldn't find it. Found out later at like 10:30 that night that Notre Dame won in triple overtime. Thank God they won. I would have been so mad if we beat Oklahoma, who I thought was going to be a tough-ass test, and we stomped them and then lose to Pitt. Next up is not Wake Forest. Who is it? Who is next? I don't know, but it's not a ranked team. I think we can beat them easy, and then I think we can beat Wake Forest easy, and then it's just down to USC, who's always had our number. I hate USC. I hate them with a passion, but God's sakes, you know, they're good. They are always a test for us. By the way, I'm not Christian, so, you know, it's not like this religion thing. I like Notre Dame. I just like Notre Dame as it is. And the Patriots. Patriots heading into a bye week they desperately need. They did stomp the Rams, but it's the Rams. That's nothing. No one gives a shit about the Rams. I have no idea who they're playing post the bye week. Is it the Jets? Or is it the Dolphins? Is it someone in our division? I'm not sure. I don't really want to check right now, but just post below if you know. I think we can end the season 11-5. We need Brady to be throwing the ball more. We're trying to get more and more dependent. Even though Brady's leading the league in passing yards, we're getting more and more dependent on the run game. And with Brandon Bolden out, we can't do that. We have to throw the ball more. And then the really quick news before I go, guys. Wanted to say, tomorrow I might be filming a playtest video with my friend. You saw him in a couple previous videos, I think, Austin Sweeney. Maybe filming a playtest video with him tomorrow. He's playing Jund right now, I think. He may have changed his deck. I haven't talked to him about what he's done. I'll be playing Blue, White, Red mid-range. Hopefully, I'm trying to set that up now that we can playtest. You can see both our decks. We'll play a couple games, a lot like the Todd Anderson, Brian Braun-Dune, and that's how I was, you know, motivated to do this. Hopefully this happens. It might not. He hasn't really responded to me. But yeah, look forward to that. Let me know what you guys think of that. But that's all I have to say for this Sunday Magic vlog. If you have any tips or suggestions on what you want me to talk about as far as Magic goes, let me know. Anything you want me to talk about, anything you want to touch on, you know, much appreciated. Rate, comment, subscribe, and just thank you for watching. You know, if one person watches my video that's not me, I'll be happy. But for now, this is Palkia Naruto, and I'm signing off.